Hey, so here I am for part 2 of my egg donation story. Kathy Bernardo here from the Northeast Assisted Fertility Group. So in my earlier video, I told you when I was a graduate student and I went to donate my eggs. I did it twice in a row when I was 29 at the time. I did it at Cornell in New York. I didn't have any qualms, wasn't squeamish about it all. Always felt really good about what I did. Sometimes I kind of wonder if those kids are grown now. They'd be like 20 years old now, but Cornell doesn't tell you anything. They don't give you any results. I even had to press them to find out how many number of eggs I got because they wouldn't even want to tell me that. And then quite coincidentally, I ended up being an egg donor coordinator at the Northeast Assisted Fertility Group. And the knowledge of my egg donation experience was very helpful, of course, in screening all the donors and explaining to them what the process was like. So in my past, growing up, I had a little family traumas and weirdness growing up. And so later in life, I found out that the man I thought was my dad was actually not my dad. It was actually this family friend. Okay, so that's like totally weird and stuff like that. But as soon as I found that out, that was after I was an egg donor. So I actually, luckily, of course, knew the egg donor coordinator where I originally donated and called her up and told her the whole story. And she duly noted all the changes in my family medical history, although they weren't really significant. I was Jewish, so my genetic father was still Jewish. So I know that I had a feeling that the recipients of my eggs really wanted a fully Jewish donor, and I was Jewish on both sides. So that didn't affect anything. But the one thing that was different, which I found out that I had a paternal half sister out there, and she was 12 years younger than I was, and she got breast cancer. And when she was tested, she found out she was a BRCA2 carrier, which isn't as severe as BRCA1. But then I got tested and I found out I was BRCA2 as well. So I had to tell my the egg donor coordinator about that. And that isn't anything really bad. It's something just to be monitored. But that was a really interesting situation. Way back when, paternity was always a mystery. But now with egg donors, maternity is a mystery. And it's just a weird thing. When I was little growing up, I had to keep a lot of secrets in the family. And I'm growing up, and what I do for a living now is just keeping a lot of secrets too, matching egg donors anonymously with their recipients. And it's just a kind of a weird story. But I never regretted donating my eggs. I was really happy that I did. It was a really satisfying experience for me, and that's why I'm in this business. I wouldn't do it if I didn't believe in it. And it's not for everyone, but it's if you're a certain type of person, adventurous and not squeamish at all, it really is something great. It's lucrative temporarily. You just get paid once for it. It's not something you can make a living doing, but it really does help a lot of people. So that's my egg donor story. I wonder if anyone out there has an egg donor story that they like to tell. I'd love to hear it. Please put it in the comments below. Please subscribe to my channel and go to assistedfertility.com for more information about egg donation. Find a donor, be a donor. Thanks so much for watching.